Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
On the ground, it's Berry. Gets the first and still running. He's got a crease. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's got room to run. Look out. Touchdown, Georgia. Powers into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they tack on the extra point. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Now they call a run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. He'll be ruled down there, but it is enough for a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Berry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Grab made by the tight end. And he make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to an end. So after a competitive, fun 1st quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that 1st period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use your legs, that opens up some space for the offense. And here the quarterback finds it and gets himself into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Trying to find room. It's Barrett. Breaking into the clear. And he picks up the first down before they get into the rain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, you know as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on 3rd and short, and I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this 1st down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wilson. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
At 1st down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got some space. Look out. Slides to avoid the big hit.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Now it's 2nd down here. They call the draw play here. As the 1st down is still going. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again,
makes the catch and has space. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Dogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Finds his man. It's Durham. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Grab behind the line, it's Taylor. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And before the snap, a timeout. Offense will talk about it before this 3rd and 2. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Stockton. It's an out route, the catch made, and he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
QB bootlegs here. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth. What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the run, it's Barry. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run-action pass and maybe play-action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Levitt. The pressure's on. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now he's bringing it back. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Georgia. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Levitt. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion of the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Here comes the pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. Short pass, finds the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Berry. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. It's a short completion to the big tight end. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on 4th down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Grinding away on the ground.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They've got one more timeout to use now. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Critical third down play for this offense right here. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He made the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, I guess you can categorize this as interesting, Chris. Up 3 scores, throwing the ball late. Could be an interesting handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hands it off on the counter. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
On the run, it's Phillips. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Testing the right side here. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0.